Здравейте, зрители на канала Nerdzone. Аз съм Картача и това е поредният ми епизод на играта 9 Persons, 9 в смисъл 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Написано е на така заглавния екран. Как не мога да оцеля как се чете, не мога да повярвам. Играта представлява, както мога да се досетите, така от предния път, ако сте гледали, представлява Visual Novel Puzzle. Нямам идея защо не се чува звук от играта, обаче. Звук, ако обичаш. Pretty please, звук. Естествено, що не се чува звук. Това е фал старт. Както да е. По-силен ще бъде звука, за да мога да чувате когато се четат реплики. Разбира се, защото играта си е вижуал, но сега имам ключа за тази врата и ще я отключа. Да, отключена е, нали? Както и предния път, няма да чета на глас. Ако искате, може да си четете. Когато е озвучена, играта си е озвучена, така че всичко е точно. Само ще говоря на български, нали? Когато преценя за нужно.
Another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
No good. Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Тук чакаме обаче да дойдат другата група.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
Или пък е някъде в мен.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
В крайна сметка Следите пак ще ги намеря аз. Това е ясно. Пак ще ги намеря аз следите и... Така се случва. Окей, давай да видим. Excuse me, princess. 9-10. Нека познае 11-12. О, 15. Добре, 9, 10, 15, което значи, че дигиталният корен е 9, 1, 6. Ама колко се сега карат да ги броя? Ей, майка му стара. Тия също са 15. Демек 9, 1, 6, 6. 9, 10, 15, 15. 9, 1, 6, 6. Окей. Вземи шибания нож,
Rusty
точно
knife?
така.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Добре, от Димитър Лещански.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause, and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Almost.
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
Or was it?
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There there were two
Baba
other
Vanga
similar
също така.
stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Сега ще кажа, че това е единствения кораб в историята, който е ударил.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Какво да прави?
What? Automatic writing?
Какво речка?
Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean,
това не е
yes? That
ability,
stuff's
пичага.
a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Добър въпрос, добър въпрос.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Какво?
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Добре, филмарска играта, ако не друго, признавам го. И тия неща ще ги проверя най-вероятно, като приключа разиграването. Или може би ще ги проверя, ама успоредно с разиграването. Това с кучето разбрахме тайната вчера, ма тия стет мед пичагите може и да ги проверя наистина. Сиренци, я да им това лимонадка ли отзаде? Сега играта много добре знае, че ги проверя всичките. Добре, няма булшит. Наострихме ножа. Девет. Човек, чините са хинта. Суп A, демек 11. Seafood F, ABC, D, E, F, 17. 11 и 17. Да, е точно така. 8, 9, A, 10, A, да, A. Да бе, не е сложно. Да бе, човек. Девет и F. F е 15, 25. 8. Nice. Там как се напише. Да бе, ама... Каква беше...10A F 10. So 9A F 10. Изтървах задачата. Аз не ги помня. Appetizer 9, 10, A, F, 9, 10, AF. То 9, 16 по-скоро. Девет. Че се подредбата на чиниите. Нещо изпуснах. 9, 10. Не. Има някаква по-дълбока загадка тук. Има две врати, в които трябва да мога да влезем. Трябваше мога да се върти докато съм на картата. Това е нещо, което...
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Хладилник.
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds.
Ми облечи се,
Sorry,
бе.
but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
Моят човек май не е сигурен в това.
I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Не щеш ли?
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and
Това е най-инстантният лед в света.
Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out. Oh.
God damn it.
Просто блъскайте,
Anyway,
пичаги.
let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Как?
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any
Значи тук е
lower,
под
and it
минус
becomes a
109.
solid.
Вие сте умрели, бе,
How do you
пичаги.
know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
You've Let's fight.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure,
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
that's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon
32.
dioxide?
There's a kind of
В
ice
каква
that
система
doesn't
мерим
turn
сега?
into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Защо не ползваме Целзий, бе, пичаги?
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep.
Значи ни трябва
Have you
напрежение.
heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Не.
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and
Glycerin,
asked for
glycerol.
seeds. Oh, a seed
Химия.
is a sample of the original
навърнаха.
crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
Тук пак
Before
мистиката.
that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled,
Мистиката.
it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But,
Да си
what does that
тръгваме.
have to do with Ice 9?
Примерно.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he?
Да, не иска да умре от
Interesting and
студ.
all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Правим пържолки, добре, добре. Ся. Според мен нищо няма да стане, между другото. Според мен, що не вземем водата и да пробваме да изцапотиме и това. То лед нещо не го схващам като концепция, опа. Контейнер. Чек. Ще го нарежем. Или пък леда просто ще блъскаме с него по някъде. Именно. Не. Някъде да го начупя не мога. С някой отида. Не. Не. Къде мога да счупя този лед? Не бе, човек, какво става, е? Няма някакво логично място да го счупя. Поне аз не виждам. Това горе няма нищо горе. Аз принципно бих го счупил с някои от тия врати. Не, човек. Добре, нямаше логика да не мога да щупя с свинското, обаче мога да щупя с другото месо. Това е малко шит, ама както и да е. Просто трябваше да пробвам. Това е един от тия моменти в тия игри, за жалост. С ножа не мога да щупя, обаче с това конкретното месо мога. Нямам никаква идея. Това е малко... Познай какво си мисля. Сета. Ще се науча.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Това колко ще
Come on,
гърми,
get
бе,
inside, quick.
пичага.
All right,
Колко си
here I
мислиш, че
go.
гърми?
3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Тук фентазито на фентазите.
We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Да го духаш, пич.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
И какво направи по
I
въпроса
did all I
тогава?
could. I even looked
Нищо.
around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door,
И не успях.
but I couldn't find anything.
Ео, пич. Ео.
All I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry.
Съм много сигурен.
I'm sorry I
между
doubted you.
Oh, yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Oh, damn.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Да.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Оу, Дядо Коледа с турбата. Дядо Коледа с турбата с подаръци. Ево, Санта. Ево, Санта. Дядо Коледа и подари всичките подаръци на света, според мен. Тия двата са ми ясни. Тия двата защо не ги виждам? Разбирам. Това са две врати, в които не съм влизал. Добре, сега свинското е ясно. Взимай целия бут тогава. C плюс 10 плюс F. Това е лесно. Ста 22 и F 37. Ма пичага, не натискам произволни числа, бе. Оф, C10 човек, какво говоря? Що ме C, това е 12, 28, 43. 43, моя грешка. Моя грешка. Окей. Забравям с тази десятка. Ей, само десятката забравя. Както да е. Saturn Key Card. Нека пробваме. Нищо не губим. Става. Смажете си вратите, бе. Смажете си вратите.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
Duh.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered
Там
doors.
откъдето идваха те.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
Да, но...
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed,
Значи са минали от тука.
but it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another
Само,
strange
че
mark.
друг знак Венера,
Hey, look!
невероятно.
It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
Тази бати
This is a
каратиста.
Mercury symbol.
Меркурий.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
На къде са тръгнали другите е въпроса.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Защо не се развикаме?
Damn it.
Между другото.
Try and search all these
Нека
suns
да
and go
викаме.
down before we've done half of them.
Ако бяха, ще я викам. Да ме чуят. Да се
I
срещнем.
think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
Пешо!
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too.
Има по-малко врати.
Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Внимавай, 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 внимавай.
What?
7 и 8. Това е морга. 3, 7 и 8.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Това е морга.
Is this a hospital?
Не. Това е морга.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8.
Ху.
There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Шок.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange,
Интересна
don't you think?
прогресия.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Ма не ги отваряте,
Yes,
братле.
that sounds like a good plan.
Не, братле, не ги отваряте, братле. Не, братле, не ги отваряте, защото... добре, окей. Те блъскат само. Блъскането е безопасно, няма проблем. Защото отворите ли ги,
It's no use.
значи се разделите, защото
of
вие сте
course.
влезли през четворка,
If
пича.
it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game?
Ама не ги отваряте се,
We
защото ще
have to
остане сам
activate the
човек.
red, or the numbered doors
Не,
won't.
не, няма да активираме реда, пичаги.
Wait a minute.
Не.
What's wrong?
Look, the
Тази
display on
единствената
the
не е
red.
глупава.
There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Ха?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
Не.
If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
Doesn't say anything.
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Не. Не бе пичага, не бе пичага.
It's not responding.
Много добре. Щяхте да
Now,
направите
how about the
глупост.
red on door 7?
Щяхте да направите глупост, пичаги.
And door 3?
Не, пичаги,
None of them
стига,
are
е.
working.
Супер. Това ме
What
устроива.
does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this,
Празната врата е тази,
would
която
make
трябва да
such a
отворим.
stupid, simple mistake?
3, 7 и 8. 18,
Maybe,
9.
but that doesn't explain why
Това е
this thing
врата
ain't
9.
working.
Това е врата 9. Трябва да намерим нашите хора.
I believe the bottom of the
За
device
спасим.
has been removed.
Snake! Ace! Clover! 7!
Добре, нашите хора са тук.
How did you guys? How did you end up here?
Дълга
That's
история,
my
която можем да
Perhaps we
не
should exchange information.
се занимаваме с нея.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Искам да я чуя.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight.
Искам да я чуя.
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
О, обаче,
So you went and had a look?
не щеш ли?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however.
Къв.
I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Това ще има на морга, пич.
Well, I
What a
figure
man.
it's probably a hospital ship.
Hospital ship?
Chances are it's the Gigantic.
What?
The gigantic?
What is
The
this gigantic?
what?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical,
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
yeah, at At least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah.
Quit
Sorry.
bitching.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Колко е часа? Че от тия три почуквания?
11. 12.
12.
12.
6 часа.
It's midnight.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
Като търсим лотос.
Looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
Alright, so everyone knows which area
Как
they're
знаеш, че има
searching?
48 стая, още 52 карти. Карти, 52 карти.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about
Две
in that
страни,
room with all the
26
beds?
страна.
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Но друг план е да отворим празната врата. Тя е врата 9. Тя е врата 9. Дигитален корен, както му казахме миналия път, не е дигитален корен, е цифров корен. И такова нещо съществува, в смисъл не е измислица на играта.
Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Пребаха ли ма?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
Страшни букуци.
You're right. It's in there.
Страшни букуци.
What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Страшни букуци.
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do is pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Трябва да си добра
No!
памет.
That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Стига врещя. Стига врещя.
He couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
Overreacting
Hey,
101.
hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Много
What should
добре
we
се
do now?
опита нашия човек.
Well, the red is working now.
Имаме
No! We're not leaving two people behind!
30
We should
избор.
go
Нямаме
look for
избор.
them!
Не мога да оставим двама човека само.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Имаме
Oh,
30
yes,
избор.
what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Чакай, ние сме
Then
закъсали
remain
така
here if you
така.
feel you must, but there's no time.
Ние сме яко
We've only
закъсали.
5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Alright, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see. Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but,
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
Alone. I said leave me alone!
Не, не
They're
каза.
so annoying!
Не
Just
каза
go
точно
away
това.
and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Did you hear me?
Не, просто не ни е бе покажа.
Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Та въобще не знае какво става. човек.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next?
Казиното.
the casino?
Къде сме на бидек.
Let's go take a look.
Какво е това казино? Не го помня.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Сега е някаква страхотна глупост. Давай.
What is it?
Терелей.
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Nope.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
Не е
Our digital
невъзможно.
route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
И после
What?
какво
Is that
правим?
easy? 7.
После
Oh, if we add 7.
какво правим?
5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals
После.
26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4?
После какво правим?
Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Това казва,
Of course
проблема е
not.
друг.
What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them,
Да, бе, да.
couldn't we?
Да, със сигурност да. Точно
Then
това
we
ще
wouldn't
направиш.
really be leaving them behind.
Точно това ще направиш, пичага. Виждам го в очите ти.
Don't
В...
try to lie to us.
Точно така.
I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Проблема
Well, you never know until you try.
е, че ние не можем да избягаме.
No, you're not thinking this through.
Не можем да избягаме. 9. Нямаме
Even if we
9.
brought 7 with us,
Нямаме
we wouldn't
9.
be able to get off the ship.
Именно. Разум.
The 4
Малко.
of us couldn't open door 9.
Именно. В тази глава
It is
малко
hidden,
трябва нали да...
But an exit can be found.
Майка му да иба.
Seek a door.
Се
that
говорим.
carries a 9.
Четете ги тези бележки. Четете ги тези бележки.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Обаче ние не можем да bring Ace, защото не можем да излезем.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A
Да,
way to get out of here with all
да.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered
Това
doors,
ще издадат
right?
5 и 3. Само ще
The
няма да е
number
през
9
врата 8.
isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Та е права, между другото.
Huh.
Та е права,
Yeah,
между другото.
I
Не, няма да
guess
бъдат.
that makes sense.
Няма да бъдат. Не make sense. Не make sense. Защото 9 е специално число. Не. 9 е специално число. Това ще го обясня аз преди да ми го обясни Джунпей. 9 е специално число. В този смисъл, ако извадим примерно 6, 2 и 1 от дигиталния корен, оставаме с 27. Което се сглобява от другите 5 човека. Защото нашия сбор в момента е 36. Защото 1 плюс 2 плюс 3 плюс 4 е 10, 15, 21, 28, 36. Това ни е сбора. Вадим 9, което са 3 човека, 6, 2, 1 и оставаме с 27, което са другите 5 човека. Така че не ми се връзва и на къла.
Really big detail.
Това е
Is that
9.
really okay? That means 3 people will die in the
Няма да умрат! Няма да умрат!
Okay with that.
Математика!
That's
Няма да умрат!
just
Джунпе, моля те! Ходете в 10-ти клас, бе! В 10-ти клас,
There
това
are
е
some
втори
things
клас,
I
бе!
need to think about.
Даже не е 10-ти клас, как 10-ти клас? Говоря, това е втори клас, бе! Ходете в втори клас, бе!
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes,
Напрегнах се.
think about those other
Много
things
се
later.
напрягам от такива неща. Хора, мислете си
Yeah.
те с глави, бе!
Alright, where should we go next?
А мислете малко, е.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors.
Сметайте ги малко тези неща, бе.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Добър въпрос.
Why would you say that?
Защото не си приличат.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Факт.
It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible.
Да, това няма никакво значение.
The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
Snake едва ние имаме 34, между другото. Ако имаме 34 някакво производно на...
Let's get back to the search, shall we?
Проблема е, че девятка не можем да направим, ако изгубим Snake. Трябва да намерим Snake.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Трябва да намерим Snake.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. All right, where should we go next?
Не можем да сглобим девятка. Освен ако не минем през две цифри, не можем да минем през две цифри. Можем да сглобим 18... Не можем. Не можем да сглобим девятка, ако нямаме... Трябва да е...
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Изгубим ли Snake, умират хора.
Okay, let's go then.
36 не умират хора. Не губим...
Hey, wait.
Не умират хора.
Santa? What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
What do you think,
Танцорката е според мен. Танцорката е, човек.
I don't know.
Шивата танцорка е.
What about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Шивата танцорка е. Лотус. Не, ще го кажа, пратех, Лотус е.
Maybe it was Lotus?
Лотус е.
They say the first person at the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, that's possible. You don't have anything else to suggest she did it, though. You might as well just suspect everybody.
Да, ама Лотус.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true,
Не имаме
the
още.
person who did it doesn't
Седем
want the rest of
губещи
us to
имаме.
know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
Дядо
no
Коледа,
idea.
подозирам
If they
теб
can
също.
clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Как оставиха само Акане в кадър. Акане и тя ще се окаже помия, ама айде. Да приключим търсенето.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Това няма логика. Това няма логика. Че да помисля какви са ни числата. Имаме осмица в интерес на истината. Въпросът е как осмицата... Можем ли да разместим тази джаджа да я вземем от едното на другото? Ако става просто за осмица, примерно трябва да направим 17. И следователно, като направим 17, ние в момента имаме 34, ни остава още едно 17, можем всичките да минем, между другото. 4 и 3. Правим едно 17 и другите остават 17. Защото са 34. И става осмица. Първата 17-ка я правим шестичката, четворката, става просто колвър, а кане и 7. И следователно другите оставяме за другата 17-ка. Аз съм с петица, остава 12. Ейс 11. Лотос не помня с какво число беше. И Санта беше с 3, демек Лотос е седмичка. Което значи сме точни. Какво ми говори та? Какво ми говориш ти, пичага? Какво ми говориш въобще? Не, 7 е 7. Лотос не е 7. Лотос е 8. Точка, Лотос е 8. Сега сме... Не съм сигурен. Тя не беше права. Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2. And 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
4-3 обаче.
I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Защо 4-3?
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door
Минаги!
with 1, 4, 5, 6.
Ама нека да минем през
Who's
8!
left over?
Нека да
That
минем
would
през
be
8.
3, 7, 8.
Да, не става, естествено не става. 9. Ама
3 plus 7 plus 8
9.
is 18.
Ама не.
Add 1 and 8,
През 8.
9.
Да минем
Exactly.
през
But door 9 isn't here, right?
8.
That means 3, 7, 8 won't
Да
be
минем
going
през
anywhere.
8.
That was just an example, of course.
8.
There are a lot of
8.
different combinations, but the result
Не, няма да
will
бъде.
always be the
Не,
same.
няма да бъде. Не, няма да
Doesn't matter
бъде.
which four it is. The 3 that are left over
Не,
can't go through any of the
няма да
doors.
бъде. Просто си математически инвалид. Ако
Go ahead
спомням
and
правилно,
calculate it if you have the time.
Снейк е 2, нали?
You'll see.
Снейк 2 ли е?
Anyway, that's how it is.
Не е така! Снейк
Now,
2
if we
ли
get
е?
back to my proposal.
Не!
We only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3,
Не,
3, and 1.
не!
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Не! Никой
Yes,
няма да
we
остане.
do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
Никой няма да остане, пичага.
If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
Ама...
No, that's too cruel.
Ето круто!
What's so cruel about it?
Тъпо е, батле.
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
Умирам вътрешно просто, хора. Умирам
That's
вътрешно.
not what I meant.
Кажете ми,
We
че
shouldn't
Снейк е 2.
sacrifice anyone.
Кажете ми, че
I
Снейк
told
е
you that's
2.
impossible.
И да ти е
Wake
ба
up.
играта.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two.
И да ти е ба
What
играта.
Lotus is trying to say is, You should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Huh?
Exactly. That's how democracy works.
Не е така.
And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote.
Нека да решим
What do you think?
No!
да гласуваме за математиката.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Кандидатирам се, не, Лотус, аз се
What about you?
кандидатирам, аз се кандидатирам, глас за математиката е това.
I agree, I guess.
All right, that's one vote for.
Ма то не е нужно да минаваме през една врата, мога това да го разместим, тази чаша не е малко.
7.
Но тя е сложена на 8.
We don't exactly have a choice.
Имаме!
We don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Glad to see you again. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey,
Тя намери кой да пита.
your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Не трябва да е, той ще е
We
мъртъв,
searched
кой е
everywhere,
там.
but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through
Не,
one
мога
of
се
the
отдавил. Доколкото ме е бе. Мога се отдавил, пичагата.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice
Wow.
one person, then we can go look.
Вау.
You agree with me, right?
Аз, въпреки че знам, че това може да се получи,
The motion carries.
абсолютно беше пожертвана на
Let's start a
място
vote
тази
too.
пичага.
That won't be necessary.
Ейс, моля да кажи.
I will stay. That should solve our
Не, ме няма да реши проблема, Ейс. Ейс няма да го реши, бе, пичага.
Ace,
Ама
what are
сега не
you
мога да минем
saying?
през едната врата, става
No,
нечетно.
You can't do that.
Нечетно
That won't
става,
solve
Ейс.
anything.
Именно.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Добре, слушам те много внимателно, Ейс. Слушам те много внимателно.
Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Мамо.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and
Но това не
rescue.
е нужно, бе, хора.
Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous.
Това не е
There's
нужно.
no way we could get back in time.
Това не е нужно.
We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or
Аз
perhaps
предлагам
you
да
would be willing to leave
смятаме.
June behind?
Смятаме.
You see, there's no other choice. I
Има.
see we've come to our conclusion.
Хората са ни дали
Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go
математика.
quickly.
Са ни дали шиба на математика в ръцете. Подарък.
Let's accept your
3000
kind offer.
години
Good.
изследване и
I think this
мислене
is
и
the best for me.
така нататък.
Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Снейк.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Ама защо го продължаваме този
We're wasting time.
фарс?
Why don't we hurry it up?
Защо продължаваме този фарс?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother.
Сега Санта ще изкочи с отговора,
Wait,
човек.
all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be.
Има! Има!
Right, Jumpy?
Да!
Say something.
Да, има!
Yeah, let's think.
Да!
There's gotta be another way.
Има!
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Не, бе, аз го открия!
Ace!
Питайте ме,
Please,
пичаги!
please stand
Питайте
up.
ме!
You can't give up yet.
Дайте
We
ми
just have to
просрочи
sit
с
down
възможности
together
и
and
ще ви
think
кажа.
about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Дайте ми да ги подредя тия човечета в предичка.
Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Тук що ни пребасишките.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
То за
Why did you
приспали.
do this?
Защото е тъп.
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
Тук що ни
I really
пребасишките.
am.
Ево.
Very tired.
Ево.
Ace,
Страхотен.
Is there something you want to say?
Да.
I'd just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
no, don't, Ace, don't fall asleep.
Супер.
You feel warm,
You feel dump.
so comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Добре.
Ace!
Пребани сме, имаме 33. Корена е 6.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Проблемът е, че трябва да разместваме това нещо.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Да.
Yeah. We're
Казвам.
not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Очевадно е 12 и 21. Какво да решим?
yes.
12 и
Yes,
21.
that's
Тройката е вратата.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's
Шимата врата е
decide.
тройката.
You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's
И
the
как?
same number as my bracelet number.
Супер, и какво? Какво правим?
Got it. You're 8. You're next 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
Си букук, това казах аз.
Alright, who's next?
3.
Junpei, which door do you want?
3. 3, бе, братле. Математиката ползвайте малко, е.
Nope, you can't.
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Така ли?
Why?
Така ли правим?
Bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Така.
There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
Защо?
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
Защо?
That's right.
Това не го знаех.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A, have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7, and 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it.
Кой ни казва, че не мога да минаваме
At
през
least
една и
if
съща
we want to get
врата?
all 6 of us out of here.
Wait.
Кой ни казва, че не мога да минаваме през една и съща врата?
5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
По-хубаво. Та не мога да гледам.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time?
Кой
Anyway,
казва,
that's
че не
the
мога да
deal,
минем през
so
една и
think
съща
it
врата?
over. You've got two choices, 7 or 8.
Кой казал, че не мога да минем
Can't
през
choose
16
three.
историята?
If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die.
Кой е казал? Да
What are you gonna
докаже.
7 or 8? Time
Да
to
звучат
choose.
пълна глупост по принцип, ама хайде. Добре, дори да е така. Между другото, дори да е така, искам да измисля. Дори да е така, сигурен съм, че е имал начин. 8, 7 и 3. 34. Ако е било 34, отгоре 4 и 3. Имаме за седмици, имаме 16. Следователно ставаме с 18. Не работи. Имаме 17 за осмица и 17 пак за осмица. Няма да стане. Тройката е било 12, примерно остават 22, четворка не става 21 за тройка и остават 13 за четворка, пак не важи. Не знам, по-сложно е, но никой май до сега не ни е казал, между другото, наистина, никой до сега не ни е казал, че няма как да минем 2 пъти през 17 четвърта. Никой не ни го е казал. Това звучи като булшит. Никой не ни го е казал, по принцип. Казал ли ни го е някой, че не можем? Я си сейвам. Добре, избирам 7, защото не искам да съм слона с тия.
Okay, okay. Fine.
3.
I'll go with door 7.
По принцип отговор е
Okay.
3.
7 it is.
Yeah.
Защото и
Alright
двата
then.
отбора трябва да
That means
можем да минем
June's gotta
през
go
16.
through
Кой
8.
казал, че не можем?
Huh? Why?
Junpei, you figured it out, right? Can you explain it to her?
Okay, so, June, if we want all 6 of us to go through a door,
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Искам не възразявам да не те
Hey,
виждам известно
come on.
време.
You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again.
По възможност.
We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here.
Правилно.
Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Чеш казвам, той самия...
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Избрах. Май по-читави екип.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei? Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dad!
Whew. It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but... Whew. You never really get used to it.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Стига се дърви, ма.
What?
Глезло.
What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
И тикат децата.
Have no.
You little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat! Alright, let's go!
Не бе, стига бе.
Hey, calm down, guys.
Стига ще
This
обречете
isn't the
и
time for
мен.
this. It's not gonna do us any good.
Като излезем и аз ще й вкарам едно коляно в носа. 7. Стой спокойно.
Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
There's a short hallway on the left here. And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Което как ни помага?
This is probably not going to be pleasant.
Как ни помага това?
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Това е шибан модел.
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Очевадно не е.
Yeah.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll?
Това е
You're right.
един от четиримата изпълнители от Крафтверк.
Man, you really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay?
Абе,
Seriously,
Минга.
knock it off.
Абе, Минга.
Jeez.
Какво се дървиш,
Anyway,
бахти
looks like
гимназистката.
he's got something
Прогимназистка
two of you
даже.
could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Което е кукла.
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Find a way out. Seek a way out, по-скоро. Мисля, че това ще е за днес, след като потърсим тук какво става. Така, я да им... Ножичките ще ни потребят. Форцепс. Какво друго ще ни потребя? Това ще ни потребя, видно. Или пък не. Спринцовка някаква. Сега не знам кое от трите трябва да цъкна. Окей, никой от тях. И музиката е доста крафтверска, наистина. Не баш крафтверска, но самия основния риф е някакъв такъв. Е това. Звучи като от We Are The Robots или нещо такова. Добре. Това е единственото, което се глежда по-различимо от другите. Ето го е. Това дори аз го знам. Iron, salt, water, carbon dioxide, амония, етанол. Salt, натриев хлорид. 2. Water, H2O, 3. Амоняка. Етанол е H5, 7. OH 8-9. Етанол е 9. Амонията я им. NH3 4 и 9. Девет е, да. Ясно. Три. Демек имаме 3, 4, 9. Екзодия. Буйрет. Това беше някаква основа, ако не се лъжи, имаше една заигравка с тия основи.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Кръв.
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
You remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago.
What?
There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere. Even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. At fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal.
Стига.
Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. After it happened at the first factory, it just spread.
Това е като историята с
It
леда.
was like, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another. Transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomenon spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
Yeah.
Дълга история.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold on. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
Знаеш и за лед 9.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice, ice, ice.
Ice Ice Baby.
That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah. More than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
Без напряжение.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled.
Така.
It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood
Това е
anywhere.
историята
The thing was airtight.
с тази жрицата пак.
The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible.
Кажи.
But there was one body that didn't thaw. And that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. weeks passed and nothing happened. Then a month passed, and another. It was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread.
And after more time, people said it was a blockbuster.
People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
Как?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Какво?
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there.
Някой си я купил.
The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931. And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
However, what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic.
What the hell is that? Is it some
Това
kind
е
of
малко
riddle?
стрич. The Forest of
Your
Knowledge.
guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it.
The Forest of Knowledge пазва navel of Gigantic.
In other
Нямам
words,
идея.
she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Нямам никаква идея.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
Барборка ми си ковър.
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're
Скорпиони,
coming.
бих казал.
Jeez.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Няма.
Alice. Huh.
Добре, тук се
That
забъркахме в
mummy
сериозна
wasn't just a normal
мистерия.
mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9?
No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Or is there? Or is there? Junpei-san. Естествено няма да стане, защото трябва да минем от тука. Red Liquid. Стомак, това прилича на много голям нос. Екзодия. Трябва да ги изравня. Крака му е половин кило повече. Този е по-малко от половин кило повече. Damn. Четиристотин грама. Това трябва да го... $51 кила трябва да направим. Тук да станат 51 кила. Можем бе. Половин кило е ръката, о фак. Аха. Джон трябва да е 51,3. Това е лесно. Окей. Малко късцени и приключваме за деня май.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go?
Що ги правим тези работи, деца?
Okay, just hold on a minute.
Що
I'll go
ги
get
правим
her.
тези работи?
Sure thing.
Що ги правим тези неща,
Hey, Clover.
Пак ли се
what's wrong?
садна ковър?
Come on,
Какво става,
Let's get out of here.
Взимай
What are
си
you doing?
хубавата косица и да се махаме
Did you want to come
ковър.
back here and say goodbye to John?
Ке баш с мене.
Hey, Clover. Can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Сега ще й дам 4-листната детелина.
Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
Това е много поетично, Джунпе, ама...
Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
При търсенето... Някакси ми идваше да кажа Снейк. Снейк? Снейк! Ама не, окей, няма да полудявам.
Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Или пък не.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's
Така
that?
е.
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
Просто ми казаха...
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
Сега няма ми кажеш нищо, дай си ходим.
Promise you won't tell anyone?
Добре.
Cross my heart.
Really?
Да бе.
I can trust you, right?
Зависи. Ако това няма ми спаси живота, да.
Okay then, I'll tell you.
Кажи ми.
I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Cover.
Like, think about this. This is John, right?
Да.
But is he really John?
Не, защото му сменихме тялото с
Isn't
тялото на
this
жената.
like Locke's socks? Or the ship of Theseus?
Изгубих се.
You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
Знам за какво ми говориш. Всъщност вече
Okay,
знам.
well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks.
Доста
They're my
скъпани
favorite
чорапи.
socks.
Много скъпани чорапи.
One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Well,
Okay,
I
she
guess
was
I'd
a
patch it
good
up. Get some cloth and close up the hole.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
Така,
What
добре,
if another hole opened
така.
after that?
И не ще зашия.
Another patch, I
И
guess?
въпроса, за да се
Well, let's
пита.
say you just keep adding new patches
Когато станат само кръпки,
until eventually
Това
the
чорапа
original
ли?
cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
знае за този парадокс. То не е точно парадокс.
Well, that's tough. So, that's the lock socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it.
Знае как е, няма нужда да ми го разказваш.
The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship,
В кой момент спира той да е
eventually it
кораб?
ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with?
Морално да.
And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else?
Това е много
Then
интересен
which
въпрос.
ship is the real ship of Theseus? The
Този,
one you
който е
repaired, or
поправения.
the one you built with all the original parts?
Защото си заложил някаква идея в него. Това е моята гледна точка
Hey,
по този
do you think
тъй
it's the
наречен
same?
парадокс. Не.
What's the same?
Не е също.
These guys. Is this John or is it Lucy now?
John's head and heart are both his. But apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
Yep.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born.
Така, добре,
Maybe part
така.
of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once.
Добре,
Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate.
добре.
If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right?
Така,
That's how we're all connected.
супер.
Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Това е стреч.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
Това е страхотен стреч.
How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around. Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just...
Talking.
with the mannequins.
Huh?
Не правиш нещата
Let's go,
по-добре.
Junpei.
Малко
Playing with
детенце.
mannequins, huh?
Да, бе.
Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
Точно по това си падаме, пичага. Що слушаме децата, какво говори?
You're a dick. All right, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Окей. Ще
Fine
ги
then.
заварим ли от другия край? Или не?
All right, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know?
Психирахте го, какво?
Can't you sound more happy?
Не, за
a little
Бога умираме
excited?
след 4-5 часа. Сеш се.
Not really.
Как да съм щастлив? Има една 5 часа за гирмечките.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Така? Защо?
Like hell I can.
Така и не довърши историята, защо? Що ще е следващото? Окей, I found it. Те случи го намерих. То скрин мога попъпва доста по-рано.
Here too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
Те изглежда като изход.
May as well give it a try.
Те изглежда като нарисуван изход.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? And Santa? And Lotus too?
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says sea deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7 and door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
Те не бяха много щастливи
We are going
да...
to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
Не
We might
бяха
get separated for a little while, but
много
we'll see each other
щастливи да
again.
ни видят. По принцип. Не знам защо.
Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory. And then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism.
Обаче сега имаме ключа.
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Сега имаме ключа.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found one in the laboratory too. Here, the Earth key.
Земята?
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Добре, нека аз да го държа. Доволен съм, доволен съм.
Yeah. On it.
Now we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Кой е третия?
The Jupiter key that we found in the operating
Сатурн не
room.
сме използвали май.
The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen.
Я използвахме.
And the Earth key Lotus just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
Точно така.
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase.
Земята е горе.
Then, next to the stairs,
Wait. What about door 3?
look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So, Seven, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Well, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might
Те
find
двете са
Snake.
буклуците на компанията, според мен.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei. Open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Ключа на земята.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card.
И това.
And the Earth key?
Точно така.
I'm lost.
Оле, дядо
Don't
Коледа,
you
стига,
remember,
дядо
Santa?
Коледа. Горе,
On
горе,
C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck.
Точно така.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams?
Не.
Lotus
се
and I
приема,
will search the
продължаваме.
Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Sounds good.
Щом не
Then
съм
you
солото,
guys should
всичко е
take this
окей.
key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these. So don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
Добра логика, добра логика.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator?
Цък,
Oh, it only has the upside down
копченство.
triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
Мамо, мамо.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
Sweet! It opened!
Вижда като
Let's get
Iron
going.
Maiden.
Wait.
Аз не горя от текста, аз да вляза вътре, ама.
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
И е сухо.
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it?
Може
The
да е
walls and even
затворен.
the floor are totally dry.
Добре.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Tested.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two. E and C. All right, I'll push E.
Страхотно.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Как?
Okay, that's done.
2 етажа
Now
надолу.
I'll
Как?
just press the button again.
Че е сухо, сухо е.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Всичко е проформа, пичага.
Well, here's what I think.
Всичко е шменти
The
капели.
elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured.
Или това не е кораб. И всичко е
Here,
проформа,
let me
както
show you.
беше казал дядо Коледа.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Или просто е проформа.
So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, alright?
Конспиративният ми мозък какви неща ражда.
But...
Come on, just do it, alright?
I'm coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait! Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. It looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
Ще умрем.
We'll probably die.
Oh no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
Също точно
At
ще
any
стане.
rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here.
Но,
Lotus and Santa might already be back.
както го очаквате
Okay,
това,
good idea.
няма да се случи
Now
утре.
then. Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well, it looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that...
6.
Let's check.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
Така.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for E-Deck? I should take it with me. Huh, so you guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors, the 6th door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Голяма шегубица. Мастията гадна. Та трябва да закопаем от сега.
Where the hell did you guys go?
Това значи трябва да закопаем и Ейс. Ако намерим Снейк. Ако не намерим Снейк, трябва да закопаем още един човек.
What's wrong? What happened?
Двама човека.
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god, that's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, not that way.
What? Why not?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. The left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Where is he? Where's Snake? There. June, you should stay here.
But...
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right? I'm going in.
Just like Ace said. Just like the 9th man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Няма логика, как се самоубил.
Snake was probably murdered.
Yep.
Chances are he was killed the same way the 9th man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake, but he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Snake е 2. Коя е
Yeah.
вратата?
That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
Добре.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah.
През
That
коя
means
врата е минал?
anybody could be a killer.
През 8.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
2 of us
Well, not just one of
are
us.
killers. At least.
And at least 2 of us are murderers.
At most 4.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven?
Fucking
What are you
shit.
going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
Пич, това са фактите.
Zero once?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it?
И ти
Any
имаш право.
game has a winner and loser.
И ти имаш право.
Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Нямам никаква идея.
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us.
И ти кажеш, че он казва този кораб, значи на него, което е стреч, според мен. Че не е казал that ship. Това е стреч, според мен.
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
Може
He'd
би
be saying
би го
something
казал.
like that ship or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that
Make
makes
a
sense.
sense, ама не е
If Zero's
никаква
on the
гаранция.
ship, where is he?
Това е стреч, според мен това е
I
стреч.
think Zero is one of us.
А кане?
Well, that's possible.
А кане?
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy?
А кане ти си?
Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward.
Правильно.
Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely.
Да, остава
That's
нещата на
why all
само
the
тек.
puzzles run by themselves.
Добре.
That's what you're getting at, right?
Така, да.
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
All right then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because...
Играйка му се, да я знам.
I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
7 е изгоряло, брат.
You're right, but...
7 е толкова
We must
изгорял, че
go.
сам...
We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
7 е...
But maybe you and June
Толкова
should check it
изгорял.
out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right.
Сега дали не ни готвим математически капан? В момента сме 34, ако излезем с Джун става 11. Остават с 23. Кое значи остава с петичка? Не съм убеден, че нещо мога да направят.
Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
Ние нямаме карта.
We're using the card Seven gave us, right?
Имаме карта?
Yeah.
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think Seven said something like that.
Окей.
Anyway, let's see what happens.
Какво му остане? Ще отключим асансьора.
I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Как хубаво се транзитира музиката. Сухо, добре.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes.
Са намокри, бе?
Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the C and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Охо, не.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out.
А защо не го върнахме там първо? При все, че не знаем откъде идва.
Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Къде ще я намерим въпроса?
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
И като цяло 7 изгарят,
Окей.
това е проблем. 7 вече е мъртвец.
Alright, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. Alright, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going.
Аз принципно бих искал.
Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But,
But вие не
Just
му
give it up,
умиете.
Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. 7 and Lotus requested door 2. Santa and June requested door 6. Then the door I should choose is...
Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through...
Дейба. Че ги забравих. Сега всичките са подготвени, така че само аз да им трябвам, нали? 7 юни. Не, 7 и Лотос правят 15 и аз 20, двойката. Да, всичко е подготвено. Шестичката, единичката. Аз съм за единичката. 5, 6 е остатъка. 4. Не 4. 3. Това няма логика. Той пък е шестичка. 3, 6, 9, аз съм... Пет, 14, ние не можем да станем. Едно. Ейс, 6. Шестичката кой е? Едно, четворка. Ковър. Врата едно.
My choice is door 1.
Да го духате.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
Да.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here. I had 3 pieces of paper ready. And I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Very well. We've decided who will go through door 1. It will be Clover, Junpei, and myself. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people. Aw.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we've got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age. Right, June?
Well, I am...
Pig. You just wait and see. Calling me old. This is why men are such a pain in the ass. They're about as subtle as a brick.
And they're at it again.
I'll see you later, June.
Jumpy.
Don't make that face. It'll be like what 7 said.
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the notary game works.
It'll be fine. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Here's A deck. It was the door on the left, right?
That should be it, yes.
Then here we go.
Here we go.
It's just as Santa and Lotus said. A numbered door.
There's the red. I'll go first. Now the 2 of you, if you would. Now. Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Yeah, anytime.
Very well then. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
And it's open! Move it! Where is it? There it is! Over there! It stopped.
Yes, it did.
80 на секунди не са толкова малко
I
пич.
don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
I agree.
Now then. There's another door. Let's try opening it.
Разбира се, е заключена.
So,
не.
this is the wheelhouse?
Ooh. Sharp.
Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next door.
Very well.
Clover, you're in charge of this room. Say something.
Okay, I will.
All right then, let's get started.
Искам да видя лицето на Джунпе. Ето го. Ето го Джунпе. Добре. Това ще остане за следващия епизод обаче. Доста си поиграхме днес. Доста си поиграхме. Разбира се, ще сейвам. Толкова за днес. Определено си поиграхме. Връщам се на тайтъл скрина. Благодаря ви, че бяхте с мен и този път. Очаквайте в следващия епизод. Определено ще бъде много интересно. Аз бях Картача от Нардзон. Това е всичко от мен за днес. Чао, чао. До нови срещи.